It was a good day of trade today in the markets, with the Nifty and the Sensex both rallying in the last 1 hour of trade. The Sensex ended with gains of 337 points and the Nifty ended with gains of around 98 points. Overall for the week, the markets were down, though it was up today. Overall for the week it was down, largely because the Nifty fell as much as 225 points on Tuesday, and it could not recover all of the gains in trade on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. So overall the Sensex and the Nifty lost ground, though today they gained 337 points on the Sensex and the Nifty gained 98 points in trade today. So what led gainers clearly was some of the beaten down auto stocks like Maruti and Eicher Motors. Both of these stocks were among the gainers. So the top 5 stocks that led gainers today was Maruti, Tech Mahindra, Tata Steel, Axis Bank and Eicher Motors. What led the losses today in trade was Indiabulls Housing, Yes Bank, Sun Pharma, Wipro and HCL Tech. Some of the tech stocks were weak because we saw a sharp recovery in the rupee, which led to some losses in stocks like Wipro and HCL Tech. Now really the laggards in trade today was Indiabulls Housing, and the stock lost significantly. There were reports that a public interest litigation has been filed against the company in the High Court, and the company came out and clarified on this PIL that has been filed. And the problem right now is we keep hearing about reports on Indiabulls Housing. Some or the other negative news keeps emanating, especially with regard to court hearings in the court, and this was also not good news, and the stock lost ground. The problem right now is that there is the Indiabulls Housing Finance is looking at merging with Lakshmi Vilas Bank and getting into the banking business, and RBI has to still give its go ahead. And every time we see there's some adverse news, which is not really good news for Indiabulls to get that banking license. So at the moment the RBI has to approve, and this kind of news will not go down well. But the whole point is we really don't understand why this news keeps surfacing, and each time it happens Indiabulls Housing clarifies. I mean, a company that is going to be merged with a bank keeps coming into the news so often. Now there are various approvals that Indiabulls Housing Finance needs to merge with Lakshmi Vilas Bank, and the measures are so stringent to get that merger, especially from the RBI. You need so many approvals, and we really don't know whether there could be any nefarious activities really that the housing finance company is undertaking, because it passes through so many regulations. It has already gotten approval from CCI for the proposed merger. In any case, the stock tanked today in trade, and at these levels it looks very attractive on the dividend yield count, 7 to 8% on dividends alone on Indiabulls Housing. It makes the stock look rather attractive. The other stocks that climbed in trade today was Capacate Projects. The company received an order from Citco and the stock climbed. But really Prabhat Dairy was the one stock that really jumped, and it jumped 20% in trade today, and it was stuck at the upper end of the circuit filter with only buyers on the stock. So we'll see another round of buying probably in the stock on Monday. There were reports that the board of directors is considering delisting of the stock, and this is what led to the sharp rally in Prabhat Dairy. Global cues were all right. We had the Dow futures pointing to a higher opening, and the German DAX, French CAC and the UK's FTSE were all trading with gains today, and this is what probably led the rally in the Indian markets. Coming to the outlook for next week, we expect the markets to trade in a range. We don't see too many fireworks or a sharp correction from these levels. Each time the Nifty breaches that 11,000 points mark, it falls right back. So we have to wait and watch. Though today it did not pierce that, it did pierce that 11,000 points mark, but towards the close it fell back from the 11,000 points to end much lower than 11,000 points on the Nifty. So watch out next week for trade. You might find it less volatile, and those looking to build a portfolio, this may just be about the ideal time to do so.